Well, this is a second copy of the first one. I was going to say this is what we do in Kentucky when the TV goes bad. But first of all, Booger used the wrong round in it and it went through it and hit metal behind it. And second of all, the oldest one came out here spouting this rude, sullen attitude off. So I had to delete it because I said a few choice words.
You just see a bunch of specks on it.
Yeah, I see a bunch of specks. Because we're using a rat shot, not full metal jackets. And Mr. White Trash Bandit270, you have fun shooting small things like little cans and everything else with your little 22 pistol, which we're using 22 as well, but we're using a rifle. And it's an old-fashioned Stevens single shot. Of course, you have to, after you load it with the bolt action, you got to pull the slide back to arm it. And this scope ain't crap. I can barely see anything through it. And that one there didn't eject out. Come on. There it goes.
There's a bunch of holes in it now.
Yeah, there's a bunch of holes in it. Called rat shot for a reason. I'm going to zoom in here in a second. Here you go.
I can hardly see.
There's the damage matter of the TV screen. What are you looking at the camera for? You can see it right there in front of you. We've been planning on doing this for a couple of days, but it's been raining for the past 3. So we had to sit out here and wait till it quit raining so we could get out of here and do this. I know Tom will be happy.
Who's Tom?
The White Trash Bandit270.
Oh. I fucking knocked that. What I mean by that,
I know, it came off the screen, I know. That's why I put the screen out a little farther into where we're at, because some of it is going to come back towards us, but not as much. Now, in this container, I got 22 shorts, which I'm going to shoot the short, and you're not going to shoot because I know where I'm going to place this thing at.
Are those actual bullets?
This is an actual bullet, but it's a short. It's a little bitty one.
And that's basically kind of what I use.
No, you used a long rifle. Man, I hate this scope. Wish I could take this thing off.
Can you?
Not without tools. Okay.
That made me jump.
What a jump for? Here, hold that for a second. I'm going to go see the back of it. That thing there doesn't do much at all. Come here. I'm gonna see something else real quick.
At least it hit the metal and didn't keep going.
It wouldn't matter because of where it went through at. It was so far to the ground, it would have been a weed eater because it would have went through the dirt. I'm gonna try one more of these. And if these things are what I think they're like, I'll let you shoot some of these. Because these rounds are, I mean, they're not like super old, but they're a few years old. And they're not, they really don't have the thump like the other ones did.
Like the one I used.
Yeah, I used a full metal jacket. Let's see. Stay right there. Oh yeah, these ones are great.
What does it go through?
I don't know, it didn't go through at all.
Hey, isn't right there towards the side where that giant hole is? Is it that where you shot?
The one in the upper screen, the right hand side,
Yeah.
is where I shot it with these things, and it didn't even go through the TV. I'm gonna give you one of these.
That can easily pull it back. Probably.
Well, if you can easily pull it back, then why do you keep giving it to me for?
I can see crap right now.
Aim up. There you go, I saw it. There you go. And Booger's 10 years old. He's been playing with this gun now for about a year, maybe 2 years. I bought it from an individual I went to high school with named Sam. And he's about, let's see, he's down about 20 miles south of me.
I'm going to shoot it towards the top where I haven't been shot.
Top left hand, I mean. There you go, I see it now. But I grew up around guns all my life, and I've basically let them grow up around them. We've sat in the yard like this. Of course, I'm out in the county. There's an acre behind us, and there's about another 1.5 to 2 acres behind us on top of that.
Oh, dang.
You see it now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and plus there's all kinds of trees. And on top of this, we're shooting 22 shorts that are about, probably about 5-10 years old. So the ump in them's kind of fizzled. Plus,
if it wasn't old, what would it be like?
Well, I mean, they're probably about what it still is now, but these are shorts, they're not longs. That's why I like shorts for. You mean pull it back for you, weakling?
Yeah. I could pull it back, but
you
now
can't because you played on that stupid computer all summer long, being lazy. That's what my cap gun as a kid sounded like. But my kids grew up around guns. I don't have the gun cabinet locked. It's never been locked up.
I want to shoot it where you can see it.
Mainly because the ammunition's put in a different location where they can't get to it, so.
So if I do grab a certain gun and I don't know where it is, then
I've bought them bow and arrows, and they play with my bow and arrow or crossbow, and
look, I made a perfect one straight under it.
yeah. But we played with things out here all the time, and Made homemade firecrackers and other odd and ends.
Straight in the middle.
And then granted, he's only shooting a $400 television. But, you know, the wife tore it up about a year ago. So, I figured since she tore it up, well, she didn't tear it up, she burned out the LCD.
What's that smell?
It's a gunpowder, or actually it's not really gunpowder, it's called Pyrex, which is a form of gunpowder. And remember when me and Adam on the 4th were shooting the grenade launcher and we kept saying the smell of Pyrex? Well, that's what you're smelling, is Pyrex.
I'm going to shoot it directly right there. After this one, I'm going to shoot some rat shots.
No, you're going to keep shooting 22s. Those are cheaper than the rat shot.
These are?
Yeah, they're a lot cheaper.
How much are those worth?
I can buy the 100-round box of them for about $8. And a 50-round box of the rat shot's about $12.
How much is this if you got one of them?
$8.
That's not that bad.
Well, 100 for $8 versus 50 for $12. What do you think?
That's a big difference. My hand's starting to hurt right here.
Well, here, good to me, then I'll start shooting some. Give you a break. That went through.
I want to see the that. Did it hit a leaf?
Yeah, I shot a leaf up.
I don't see where it went through it.
Well, it did, because if you didn't see where it went through, you saw the leaf jump up out of the air, didn't you?
Yeah. Huh? You know what's kind of weird? These ones are, you can feel like whenever you rub your hand against it, you can feel like sharpness around it. But these ones, you just feel feels a lot weird. Smooth looking.
Well, these were going into it, and the other ones were just hitting the main screen and bouncing.
I saw exactly where that hit.
So did I. We'll shoot a few more of these, and a couple more of these. And I'll put you back on the rat shot. Or actually, I'll shoot a couple more of these. And if I didn't say it before, White Trash Bandit270. I think I did, but my old age is, mine slips on me some. So, let's see.
Did that hit go the side of it or through?
I hit the side. Basically, I was
because I was sitting here looking on the camera.
I was weeding the weeds.
Saw, like,
the leaf popped,
like
yeah, I know.
right there.
I gotta clean this 22. It's nasty feeling on the inside.
My hands are turning black and my thumb from it.
Yeah, because it hasn't been cleaned. I sprayed it a couple times, but I didn't really clean it. Man, my long hair is getting pulled in this buttstock. Let's see. Okay. Yep, it went through. You hear that ding?
It hit the metal, and also I heard it go through the woods.
Well, it didn't go through the woods. It hit metal, and it shot up that direction towards the light.
Oh.
So we'll quit shooting these shorts.
As it keeps going through.
Well, yeah, these are starting to go through now, so we'll stop shooting shorts till we get a better backdrop. And once we get a better backdrop for it, I want to get a round bale and stick it about, see about where that tree is through the weeds?
Yeah.
I want to get a round bale, stick it right there, so when we stick stuff in front of the round bale, it won't go through the round bale.
You know what I'm starting to think sounds fun now?
Hmm.
Like on the thing on Dukes that has when they put the gasoline on the arrow and they shot at the hay bale.
Well, it's not gasoline.
What is it?
Dynamite.
They put dynamite on it?
Yeah. That's the old Dukes of Hazzard. The new one, I don't know what they do on the new one.
You could probably see where I hit.
Probably.
Right there, directly where the two dots are.
I know.
That's where I shot. I'm gonna shoot. Right there, top left. Did I see like leaves in the back?
I don't know.
I see smoke coming out.
But, as I've said, my kids grew up with guns. And unlike a lot of these city kids that want to go around acting like little G-thug gangster wannabe.
Yeah, the people in my school, I said, I get to shoot a gun. They said, how? I can't even shoot a gun around where I am.
Because they probably live in a suburb within the city limits. That's the joys of living in the county.
Plus, the one YouTuber I watch, he can shoot anything in his backyard or front yard or anything.
Well, once they get to the farm, it'd be the same way.
Because he actually, he lives with his parents, and I think he said it's like 3 acres.
Well, on the farm, we're getting about 40 acres, so.
Good God.
Yeah.
And how far is the farm from the road?
From the main road?
Yeah.
About a half a mile. But the road going into the farm, to where the farm's at, depending on what section of farm section we get, anywhere between
basically
a couple hundred feet to a few thousand feet.
How many acres are on the farm?
100 acres. And
how many feet are in 1 acre?
I don't remember. That's a lot.
I can imagine how many inches are in an acre. Probably way too
Well,
many.
Google it.
I can't even pull it back.
Yeah, you can. Quit being a little girl.
Yeah, I'm going to use my left hand and see if it'll work. Probably not.
Want me to do it, little girl?
Yeah.
Okay, little buttercup.
Plus, you know what I noticed? Rat shot are a lot louder than the short.
Here, use that one. I'm sorry, you already got that one?
Yeah.
Use that one. Well, there's more powder in a rat shot.
That's why.
Oh, yeah?
My hands hurt me again.
Well, give it to me, little powder puff.
Usually when my hand hurts, I can't pull it back. I've noticed everywhere we shot, it's always going to that spot right there in the middle.
With rat shot, that's where it's gonna go.
I can feel it right here heating up.
Well, that's what happens when you shoot a gun more than a few times a consecutive line. Give it here.
I'm starting to pull it back a little more. And how old is this gun?
Probably, let's see, this is 2018, so it'd be, let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, probably about 60 years old.
That's still in good condition.
Well, that's what happens when you take care of guns. If you take care of stuff like this, they last a long time. You act them like some pickledy-dickledy jackass and don't take care of it, they look like crap.
chickens are starting to lay down.
I don't see how, so much noise we're making. But then again, as much as we have been shooting out here for a long time,
Probably used to it.
they don't get bothered by shooting guns. I'm gonna shoot one more time.
Oh, the light just popped on.
Yeah. Put that down. Well, actually, matter of fact, let me back this out. This is the area we're shooting in. This right here, I can hold it just fine. That right there is basically what we've been shooting. It's a, turn this puppy around so I can see. A little bolt action. Slide it back, close it down, grab right here in the back, and you pull that little piece of the bolt back, which arms it, and there you go. Simple as pie. I paid, I think it was 40 or 50 bucks for this. And like I said, I got it from a buddy I went to high school with named Sam. Like I always said before, I don't give last names. But it's in well condition for about 50, 60-year-old gun. The only thing I don't like about it is the scope on top. It's an aftermarket kind of cheapy scope, and it's kind of crappily done.
Perfectly without the scope.
And I'm gonna take this off eventually. I just haven't done it yet because I don't have anything to replace it with. But I'm gonna take this off eventually and get like a little crosshair piece on the top port. But that's what
kind of bullets does Mama's gonna shoot?
Mama's is the same thing, but hers is a 1022 Ruger. It's the one I built.
How long did it take to build?
A few weeks. I had to get certain parts for it put together. But as you see, my things come undone.
Oh, I want to see the back of it.
This is the area that we've been shooting at, the old TV. I'm going to leave it there because we're going to do some more damage to it. We ain't done with it. It's probably about 8 o'clock, maybe 8:30. And I don't want to shoot too much more because the people that live across the roadway from us, the woman that lives over there works at the courthouse, and she has to be up early in the morning. So I don't want to be a complete rude ass and keep her awake, even though it's not much she can do, but still I don't want to be that kind of a rude ass neighbor. But yeah, we put a few little nice scratches and dings into it. I'll zoom in. Most of that's rat shot. The powdered dots there's rat shot. Let me get this over here. There it is. That mark right there, the big nickel size looking thing on the screen, that's from a 22 short.
You know, that thing's kind of funny.
And then, like I said, the rest of those right there, that's rat shot or bird shot.
It's funny how I got two directly right under each other.
But yeah, that's the damage a rat shot to a television screen. And you figure, of course, by the camera, it looks like we're super far away from it. Like from this angle here, it looks like we're like about 40 or 50 feet away, which in actuality we're maybe probably 20 feet. Well, yeah, probably about 20 something feet, give or take.
Just from me standing. Just from me standing right here, how far does it look?
Well, I ain't focused on you. Well, you're in the corner part of the picture, but you know, it doesn't really matter because I already told them how far the distance is. You just want to be a camera hog. Yeah, that's why you're smiling. But My chicken coop's a mess. I would show you a picture of them real quick, but I gotta clean up all kinds of stuff around it. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna make another, and I'm gonna make a yard video of some of the stuff I have around my yard that a lot of people overlook and don't pay much attention to, which is highly beneficial. Well, eventually, and I'm probably gonna strap a few chargers to it and blow it completely to hell, but I gotta make them first. But
you wanna blow up the TV?
Yeah, we're gonna blow up the TV. But like I was saying before Booger started talking to me, interrupting, I'm gonna show you some stuff, wild plants or weeds or whatever you want to call around the yard tomorrow, and explain a little bit to you. If you choose to use them, how you use them, it's up to you. But yeah, I'll just do that tomorrow. And then Wednesday, Wednesday we're going to the farmer's market because they're open on Wednesdays now. And a lot of the stuff that my plants in the garden didn't do this year, I'm gonna buy them from some of the people from the local farmer's market here locally. I'd rather buy it from them and pay a little extra than buy it from Kroger's or Walmart and have it come from Mexico and not know what's in it versus somebody that grows it locally and that I can actually trust it more so. But yeah, that's what we've done here shortly. Not a super long video, nothing massively major. Just a couple of rednecks having fun destroying a TV with a .22 rifle. And like I said, I know if I mentioned you once before, Tom, and I'll say it again. White Trash Bandit270 on YouTube. You know, I'll give you another shout out. He's quite comical. He's a pro-Trump supporter, just like I am. And if you have a problem with being a pro-Trump supporter, then, well, I don't know what to tell you. Just been in Garrett, and that's all I can say. Y'all have a good evening. Security lights on already, so that means it's starting to get dark. And I guess I'll go inside and do some gun cleaning, and we'll see about tearing some shit up later on. I know, I shouldn't have said the S word. My fault. Well, anyway, y'all have a great day. See ya.